Alright, ladies and germs, it's going to be hopefully a not too long update on the general status of the truck. So I had a video all put together. It's going to be whatever part we're on now of the Duramax swap, 3 or 4 or whatever. I had a video put together and then my phone deleted it or something stupid like that. So as far as the Duramax swap is concerned, because I get a surprising amount of questions about that. I bought an LB7 truck with a ZF6 in it. That's going to be its own separate video, because I don't want this video we're doing now to be part of the Duramax swap stuff. But anyway, I have a ZF6 for that. I now have another truck to part out. I'm selling the Allison out of the LBZ this weekend. So all of the kind of hard to find major components have been assembled, as in I have them, and now what's left is all of the kind of off-the-shelf, parts that I need to order, that sort of thing. But I've got the engine I'm going to use, I've got the tranny I'm going to use, I've got the transfer case I'm going to use, so now I just have to kind of save my money and part out what I'm not going to use, and head studs and tuning and wiring harness and all that stuff. I got to find pedals from my body style truck for a stick, so a 96 or up. I need to find those style pedals. Can't use older ones because of the slave cylinder configuration. It's an external slave, I think, and I think that's the same as what the ZF6 is. So I got to find pedals. I'd really like to find a steering column and a gauge cluster. Those are not imperative off the bat, but it would be really nice to not have the automatic gear selector, and also not to have the, for lack of a better term, prindle on the dashboard. So that's what's up with that. I'll get a video of the ZF6 truck at some point. As I'm sure any of you in the Northeast are aware, we've now had 3 nor'easters in the last 2 weeks or something stupid like that, and I guess there's another one coming potentially this Tuesday. And I've been fortunate enough to start plowing snow for a friend of mine to earn some extra money when it does snow, so that takes away from my ability to make videos and so on. So now the second thing is the straight axle. So that is slowly but surely moving along, which is kind of cool. I'm really excited about that. Initially I thought I was going to be using a ball joint axle just for cost, ease of maintenance, that sort of thing. And I have since found out that we're actually going to be using a kingpin axle. Whether or not it's high pinion, I don't know. I don't really care. I don't know the difference, to be honest with you. The truck, it does not go off-road, so that's not really a concern at all. But it is a kingpin axle. A friend of mine and I started stripping it down the other night. We got the steering stuff off of it. We got the hubs off of it. Basically everything except the axle shafts out. It looks real clean on the inside. The grease that was in it was real nice, and the wheel bearings, everything spun pretty good. The reason it's coming all apart, that axle is 410s. As you know, Ford goes from 355s to 410s. They don't have a 373. We're keeping the truck 373 for a couple reasons, but we're keeping the truck 373. So the axle had to come apart to have a rebuild done, just because I'm not going to put a used axle in the truck without going through it, and 2, we had to switch it out, so it's going from 410s to 373s, Yukon gears, the whole kit and caboodle. Full rebuild, new hubs, so it'll be hopefully trouble-free when it goes in. The brackets from Off-Road Design have arrived. Front springs from Skyjacker should be in any day, I would think. We're doing a redhead steering box because I figure mine's probably shot, and for $280, why not? that's in, or it's arrived, I should say. Nothing's been installed yet. We're still just accumulating parts. But so the straight axle's coming along in terms of, you know, getting everything together. You know, the straight axle, to be perfectly honest, is less exciting and less interesting to me than, you know, the drivetrain stuff. But at the same time, having this thing roll around not on 33s, not with IFS, you know, is going to be pretty cool. I'm kind of window shopping for wheels and tires, thinking of doing 35 12.5 18s, which would be like a Nitto Ridge Grappler, which is kind of like not quite a mud terrain, but not quite an all-terrain, kind of somewhere in the middle. And then doing 18x9 Pro Comp wheels, which are the ones that I want to use are the 1069 series, which is basically a Mickey Thompson Classic, but in an 18. Mickey Thompson takes a Classic as big as a 17. I don't want 17s, it's too much sidewall on a 35, so we're going to do 18s. But, you know, I got pricing on that. That's another almost $1,800. So, you know, I have some money to spend, and I'm not afraid to spend money where it's needed on quality stuff, but I'm also not made of money, obviously. None of us are. So I can't just go out and drop, you know, $2,000 here, $2,000 there, $2,000 here. You know, I gotta be smart about it. So anyway, 7 minutes, holy shit, too long. That's enough rambling. Try and be more regular with the uploads, but that's the state of the truck right now. Keep you guys posted. Thanks for watching.